Hi there, and welcome to Ginger's Wine Pick Wednesday. I'm turning up my volume here to make sure that it's okay. And this is where I rate wines for you, $25 a bottle and under, and I base them on a 5 cork scale on affordability and drinkability so that you never have to buy a bad wine. And so today, my friend Jessica is back for the third week in a row. I love it. And we are going to give away a Coast wine tumbler. Where is my light? There we go. With the best mix on it and the best mix in the morning show with me, Ginger, on the back. If you would like a Coast wine tumbler, I would love for you to have one. Leave a comment below and let me know that you would like to be the winner of one this week. And I'll pick one winner at random to have a Coast wine tumbler. All right, so the wine we're going to sample this week is one I have not tried before. And we're going to do a Riesling. We did a couple of reds for the past couple of weeks. And we're going to try Frisk Prickly Riesling. Typically, Rieslings come from Germany. This one actually comes from Australia. It's an Australian Riesling. And first, let's do a nose test, because I smell lemons right away. And that sharp, crisp, like a Granny Smith apple. So I'm assuming that's what it's going to taste like. What do you smell?
Same.
Same?
Yeah, it's very crisp and
Crisp is a great way to describe it. Or like like my mouth is watering already in that tart area. So
mine too.
let's take a drink. Wow. To me,
Yeah, it's
that's
pretty
like,
tart. Yeah.
it's tart. It is like a sweet tart candy, like a literal sweet tart candy, because in the beginning you get that sweet syrupy
Yes.
taste of like a peach, almost like a nice juicy peach up front, and then you do get that lemon tang on the sides of your mouth. What do you think? What are you tasting?
You couldn't have described it better. I think I'm really impressed. Yeah, it does have the taste of a peach. And then it does have the lemon after taste to it.
Yeah.
So it's really quite nice.
My light finally came on. Good. So I actually like it. What do you think?
I personally love it because I like to try things that are tart or not too sweet all of the time.
This is not too sweet.
It's
That's
refreshing. It's
yeah.
it's
And
very
since
light.
the calendar says summer comes in just a couple more weeks, it's not the end of summer yet. So
Right.
we still have plenty of warm days. And this is going to be perfect for this weekend. We're going to have sunshine and highs in the upper 70s. This would be perfect to go out and enjoy a fire pit, late summer fire pit, and drink with your friends. I would drink this on its own, not very fast because of that tang, but definitely would. Otherwise, I'd have it with like fruit or some type of dessert with berries and cream.
That would be delicious.
Yeah, I'm thinking berries and cream with this, but definitely on its own. If you've never tried an Australian Riesling before, I would recommend this. I'm going to give it 3 3/4 corks out of 5 based on drinkability and affordability. You can find this bottle of Frisk here in Southwest Michigan for about $13. That's a good deal for a really, really great wine. I'm glad that I decided to try this.
Me too.
Okay, while we're finishing up the wine, today's dilemma in our advice box is about bugs, and Lauren hates them. She's petrified of them. Lives in the woods with her husband. Her husband doesn't want to kill any bugs that come in the house and says, what's the point? They're not doing any harm, and I don't want to spend money on an exterminator. She does. Are you deathly afraid of bugs?
I am.
Yeah.
I truly am.
I don't know many women who aren't, and I'm not trying to be sexist with that statement. I'm just simply saying that a lot of my friends don't like spiders. or any bugs. And I'm in that category. What would you do though? What would you do?
Well, I wouldn't get an exterminator without talking about it with my husband first, if that's what we're
Okay.
saying, because I think that if she has a heart to heart with him again and just really explains how she's feeling about it, I think if he's a great hubby,
Husband? Yeah.
then he will make a compromise and maybe help her do it themselves to save on some cost. If he's not afraid, maybe he can,
Because otherwise he's just going to have to deal with her screaming
yes,
and beating something with a broom that,
yeah,
But see, I would be, I don't know. Your advice is much better than mine because I think I would be the personality that would be like, listen, you're not hearing me. I'm just going to go hire an exterminator and I would deal with the consequences later. But you're right. You're right. To have a good relationship, there has to be communication there. So she should talk to him first. I just don't know how that's going to go. Maybe, Lauren, have a glass of Frisk Riesling before you have a talk with your husband about the spiders, and that should help. I'm hoping that you will try this and have a glass of Frisk Riesling this weekend. And thanks for joining Ginger's Wine Pick Wednesday. We'll do it again next week, 3 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube.